So, hello.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sea of Yggdrasil. We have Selden Arceus playing his famous fancy wizard, Silas Anderson.
I wouldn't say famous,
Uh,
but I mean, I'll take it.
We also have Blue Satyr playing her amazing, buff, stout, ancient, warlord-esque Xena Cloudsnarl.
Hello.
Alright, so last we left off, Xena had returned to the shipwreck where she was rescued as a child and recovered a couple artifacts. And right now you are the golden point on the map. That is your ship. And what would you like to happen next?
What's the purple point?
That's the shipwreck.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
Yep. So she clambers over the side along with Connor, and
Xena does?
Yeah, they shake themselves off, and they're back on the boat.
Did you get it?
I got something.
All right then.
Do you explain what it is? Or?
Well, I found this flower and glass in a glass cube. Here, I'll show it to you.
All right. What does this flower in a glass cube look like?
It's about maybe 6 inches by 6 inches in all directions. It is a beautiful red rose suspended in just like kind of shimmering glass. The outside is covered in like a thin layer of dust that's kind of settled into the glass, but you can still see pretty clearly.
Would you say this kind of resembles the crystal in the forest, even a little bit?
I wouldn't say so. The forest is mostly like kind of yellowy, orangey, amber.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I was gonna say it's a crystal thing with a red thing in the middle, and we had the other thing with a red-haired dude in the middle. But if they don't look that similar, then I won't connect them.
So as you're holding this object, Oakensky, the beast folk avian, takes a look at it. Are you sure this is safe to handle? Has anyone identified it? What its properties are?
Well, I mean, it hasn't blown up yet.
This is true, but I can tell that there's powerful magic here. I think I should study this before we get too crazy with it. Unless you'd care to, Captain.
I can give it a good look-see before we continue on.
Okay, I think that would be wise.
Alright, let's see. Do we have time then for me to both prepare spells and then...
Yeah, you're on the sea right now, so there's plenty of time between points that you can do stuff.
Alright, well then I'm going to prepare spells really quick.
Okay.
Get Detect Magic to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an important one for this specific thing.
Yep.
I feel like I have too many spells on this list. Some of these need to go away, don't they? I have a spell book. I don't know, whatever.
I mean, we'll start doing like actual like spellbook stuff later, but
okay. Well, then I'll just grab a couple from here. Magic, forget it. Just that and Fireball. That's all I need.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on the cube thing. Flower.
Okay, so roll your cast spell.
No, wow.
Hmm.
That was bad.
It's a failure on the spell, but Oakensky is very confident that it's some sort of magic.
Well, I don't detect any magic, but we'll
also
see.
mark mental debility from the strain.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm confused. I'd say that fits very well.
Okay. So Xena, what are you doing now that you're back on board?
I really I'm not sure what to do. This is out of my comfort. Not my comfort zone, but I'm not used to this, so I just drift.
So, like, pace about the cabin or the front deck?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, this seems safe enough. Here you go, Xena.
Oh,
Hand her back the cube.
well, thank you.
Didn't explode, didn't try to eat me. I mean, that sounds about good to me.
Hey, sounds good to everybody.
Alright, well, I'm assuming we should I think we should probably try and make our way back to Amalgam now?
That would be one way to go.
And what's that?
We should head back to the main island here.
Oh,
Large place. Amalgam
Where
is
you're-
what it's called.
where you're from?
Kind of, yes. We're from that area. It's about, like, at least, is this to scale, by the way, these maps?
Yeah, roughly.
So it's probably about 3 times the size of the island we were just on?
Oh, wow.
Maybe 4?
That's pretty big.
It's a large place. The original goal was to come back with stuff to sell. I don't know if we've accomplished that very well.
Well, maybe you could read the mission statement that you got, the deal offer, proof of payment type thing, so that we're all together on this.
Okay, yeah. Proof of payment was, let's see, it was a 1 mid-sized vessel, 2 rune cannons, 1 rune water engine, 4 cargo crates, 2 water barrels, a sail, 2 units of rope, a bed, and navigation map. It cost us 35 gold. We were paid in full, and there was, I believe, some other condition we were never told of yet. Future favor, yes, of Galver's choice.
Mm-hmm. And the next time that you arrive, the sailing charts and records will be made copies of, and the rights to those lands will be over to Seabreeze Company.
Oh yeah, if we go back, by the way, if we go back, you know your island that we just helped you save?
Yes?
Yeah, you don't own that anymore.
What do you mean? I never owned it in the
Seabreeze.
first place.
Well, Seabreeze Co. wants it, and anything on it, for whatever they feel like, whenever.
You can't just own an island. There are people there.
Tell that to Kelver. So, I'm not necessarily so inclined to return immediately, per se. If you'd
Well-
like to not lose your island right now.
Well, I'd say let him have with it if he wants to deal with the undead horrors and the... Oh. Did you know about that?
What?
Yeah, you
There
killed
was-
like some spirits that were in
Oh.
the Citadel.
Yeah, I know that. There was the Citadel. That was creepy. The problem is that would your people? Well, I guess they're not your people, but you know what I mean. Would they fight for their land?
Well, we are
Because they'd
the
lose.
we aren't the originals that were there. We traveled here from what
but-
what the stories say. We originally came from another island, but I'm not exactly sure where.
You could be sure where if you wanted to spell lore.
All right, let's spell lore. Wait, is that intelligence or anything with that?
Yes.
Never mind, I don't have any.
I mean, you can still do it.
You could still try.
Okay. Give us one detail about the place that you're from.
I remember in the stories they always talked about how pretty it was, and the rocks always had a shine to them.
Okay. I think I know where that is. We're gonna say that it is this right there.
That one up there?
Yep. The name of this island is the Autumn Lands.
Well,
It has the best fall. It's 1,000,000 colors in one place.
Well, but the people, your people, how would they feel about a lot of people coming and taking everything on the island that worth a cent?
I'm not sure how my kind would feel about this.
Probably not happy, right?
I mean, we would be upset. We would have to move again, but, well, sooner than we expected, but we are nomadic people.
Would
we
they
never stay in the
resist
same
at all?
place.
Is there a chance they would resist?
There might be a chance. I mean,
well, then they would all die. Most likely. I don't know specifics about Seabreeze Co. personally. Kind of tried to stay out of that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you would know that Amalgam has about, like, let's say 10 million people and counting.
It's very populated, yes.
Yeah, and Dark Skull Island has maybe like 150 tops.
Oh, well, I'm just curious. Is Seabreeze Co. that big?
Seabreeze Co. is like the largest. Think of like the Walmart of Amalgam. Kind of
so
that.
Pretty much, if I give Dark Skull Island over to Seabreeze Co., everyone on it is screwed.
Potentially, you might be able to reason with Gulliver Sixcent.
True. Sorry. There's a chance everyone on it is screwed.
As I said, my people were not originally from here, so
yeah,
they should be all right.
There's also the other one, whatever the heck, Silverblood. There's them there, and
those are not my people.
Well, I know they're not your people, but maybe we just don't go back to Amalgam right now.
All right,
let's see.
Them?
Well, I don't exactly know. If we want to play this smart, we need to come back with something of value, because Galver also gets a choice of one of our crates of cargo. Currently, our crates of cargo are the food we're eating to not die. So where's a good place? We could go treasure hunting.
All right.
We could also, and this is not something that I say lightly, become pirates. It's just a thought. But that also has a little bit of a legal thing and a moral thing. We can discuss that later.
A little bit of a legal thing, you know. Just a pinch.
Well, the problem is our ship is slow. That's the only real thing I see with that. So what do you think? Where do you want to go? We've got a boat and we've got an ocean. Pick a direction.
You know, I've never actually been northeast of the island.
So you want to go to the Autumn Lands?
Let's go to the Autumn Lands.
Why not?
Okay.
Let's check out the Autumn Lands.
Okay.
I figure it couldn't hurt. If these rocks are glittery enough, then maybe they could sell some of them.
So, kind of like on the map, kind of trace with like a dotted line the sort of course that you're going to take.
All right, I've got this.
Yeah, you do that. You're the captain.
I could totally freehand a proper sailing course. So the question is our steering wheel stuck only right? Because if not, then we're fine. If so, I have to make a Nautilus. Never mind.
No, you can like lock it in place. So.
Yeah, well, I was making a joke. Never mind. All right, this way. Well. So we're probably gonna come up to about like I'd say if we'd probably just head pretty straight towards it.
Okay.
but then as we get closer to the coast, describe what we can see from maybe like that point right there, that last
Alright,
dot I just
let's see how long this is going to take.
Oh yeah, also, how long will this take? We do have to a little bit worry about our food supplies.
It'll take
with our
4.5 days.
I feel like 215 pounds of smoked crab will.
Yeah, you might get down to like maybe like a 180, something like that.
Yeah, and we've got 15 days of water.
Okay.
So we're
So
good.
you're gonna roll a wisdom defy danger here. The danger is it might take longer than you expect. Or you might come up with something along the way.
Not that giant sea monster that I totally spout lowered for. 8.
An 8.
I could take a little bit longer for an 8.
Okay, so all right. At about 2 days in, right around here, Oaken Sky calls down from the mast. Captain, I think you're gonna want to see this.
What is it, Oaken Sky? I'm gonna rush over.
Okay. There's he kind of like illustrates to you that the sea is kind of bowing in at a certain point, and you're basically headed straight for it.
Turn! Or wait, me! I'm gonna rush up there then and abruptly turn.
Okay. Defy danger using dexterity to keep your hand on the wheel and, you know.
Oh no. Okay, I was just trying to stop, but that works too. Like do an about face and stop the
I
ship.
think that would still be dexterity.
That's gonna go great. Hey!
Awesome.
Whoa!
Okay. So you managed to
worthy sea captain.
To kind of like Tokyo drift in front of it, and then you know,
sea drifting.
You end up stopping just short of it, and you see some sort of like strange shimmering from inside of it. The sea is kind of like swirling into like a spiral.
So it's like a little whirlpool.
So far, yeah.
I'm gonna detect magic.
Okay.
First off, wow.
Mm.
Wow. I have a +2 modifier, and I failed that twice now.
Are you still on confused or no?
I'm still confused, yes, but that's for wisdom.
You're no longer confused, but you're now stunned.
Aw, dang it. It's like all of my stuff, too. Oh well.
So, Xena, what are you making of the situation?
Xena's slightly freaking the heck out because she has never been on a boat.
I think after about like 5 days, you'd probably get used to it.
I get used to the wishing and washing, but what is this?
We have a follower. Snake.
What? New follower? Thank you
Hamburger,
for whoever you are.
Hamburger, no cheese. Thank you.
Hamburger, no cheese.
Well, thank you for following Hamburger, no cheese.
Okay, so what's next?
Xena is gonna ask 1,000,000 questions per minute. Primarily, what is that thing and what do we do?
Okay, quick, short answer. I have no idea to both of those.
Oh, gee.
I have an idea. Which way is the wind blowing?
The wind is, it's going north. Okay. It's going from the southeast to the northwest.
Okay, so it's not blowing us straight into this thing, at least.
No.
How easy does it look to get around? How big is it, like?
It's a pretty large indentation, and you're only barely outpacing it. It's widening out.
Oh, full speed ahead to back the direction we came. Immediately, full speed ahead. I'm gonna crank the rune cannon or rune engine to max.
Okay.
I want to get the heck out of there.
Okay.
I'm not getting swallowed up. Only I'll survive. Well, only 2 of us will survive.
Okay. You're going to defy danger using Constitution, I think. Because
Okay.
the wind is kind of like whipping your sails, and you're now adding pressure from another direction. And
Ooh, I should have told them to roll this. Oh well, we don't have enough people to say man the sails.
well, let's say Xena can roll Constitution for this.
Hey Xena, you should totally man those sails.
All right, Zeno, we'll try. No promises though.
With your 0 boat experience, man the sails.
Oh, okay. So there's a large hole that sprouts up from the sails.
Our sails are trash. Got it.
I have rope burns now.
No, nothing happens to you. It's just the sails that's affected by this. So, at what point do you want to stop? Do you want to stop when the engine stops putting out power, or?
I want to stop when we're safe.
Okay. It's right about here. Boop.
Okay, it stopped spreading to us?
It's still spreading, but you've outpaced it.
Okay. Xena, we have a problem.
What is this problem?
I have no idea what that was. I'm going to go ahead and say this may not have been the best course of action to blindly pick a direction and go that direction.
I mean, I was asked the question and I answered it.
Oh, no, not your fault. I just probably...
Suddenly off in the distance, you hear like a sickening roar as like a giant like geyser of water spouts up into the sky.
Oh, gee.
As the mists clear, you see an 8-armed beast with like a gaping maw just writhing and flailing about in the sea.
We're far enough away, it's not gonna just, like, hit us, right?
No, it's pretty far off, but you can definitely still see it. It is tremendous, sickly green colored, and looks furious.
Can I consult sea krakens and you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Well, so if I just want to, like, read the book to see what this is,
Okay.
what would that be?
Let me see.
That'd be so realities? Because I don't want to say where it is.
I'll give you some information here.
Okay.
So this is known as the Kraken of the Wastes. It is an ancient god of fury and lusts for power. It has 8 eyes. Its gaping sideways maw is full of jagged teeth, 4 tongues, and lots of little extra arms and stuff from inside of it.
I'm reading this out loud from the book to Xena as well, by the way.
It was created by the god Obris to expel his own kind of like mortal desires. So it's like an embodiment of all those.
Okay. This is a little bit retconny, so if you want to say no, that's perfectly fine. Could I then spout lore I was on the wrong page, and this is totally something else?
No.
Dang it, alright. Fair enough. That's fine. It's gonna be like, no, actually, this is like the friendly... No, alright.
You might be able to add information.
Could I spout lore that it is friend to all Triton folk and will do them and their compatriots 0 harm?
Sure. Try it.
Alright, spout lore is... Oh, an intelligence, yep. Hey!
Okay. So, you're fairly certain that you might be able to reason with it. If it sees you, it'll probably calm down a little bit, but it might be a good idea to get your non-merfolk people under the deck.
Yeah. Well, I figured that, yeah, and we have crab. If it's hungry, we've got 500 pounds of raw crab we're not touching right now.
It looks like it's just thrashing around trying to look for something.
Sure, if we helped it would be thankful. What say you, Xena, before we make any rash decisions here?
The last time I made a decision, I almost got eaten.
Alright. Below deck, then.
Will do.
Send, Sierra up, would you?
Okay. I'm
All
gonna
right.
go get Sierra.
Okay. Oak and Sky, you can also head below deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming is Connor already down there?
Yeah, he was probably taking a nap. Sleepy wolf.
All right.
So are you closing in or what?
Well, I'm gonna turn around and slowly, not like just a little bit of room engine power, drift towards it.
Well, it's kind of like on or off. So.
Oh well, then I guess we're gonna start to head towards it.
Okay.
Not directly at it though, like not like we're trying to ram it, obviously.
Yeah.
Just kind of head towards it.
All right. So within about 20 minutes, you've closed into an approachable distance. It's still kind of like trying to look for something. You notice that some blood is seeping from its face.
From its face.
Yeah. So think about
how much blood are we talking? Because it's a big face, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Think about like a Venus flytrap. How it has like the mouth thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what its entire head is, except one side has like clutches of eyeballs.
And those so it's like a Venus. Yeah, it's a Venus flytrap with eyes on one side.
Yeah.
And then tentacles.
Yep. Surrounding it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And its name is Kraken of the Wastes.
Yep.
Like, all right. Hey, Ciara.
Yes.
You know what that is, right?
I do not care to.
Well, we're gonna go talk to it.
I'll hold the steering wheel. If you need me to move this thing, then I'll do my best.
Thank you. So I'm gonna walk to the front of the ship and yell, "Kraken of the Wastes!"
He turns to you and like roars. His breath smells pretty terrible.
What is it that is troubling you?
My eyes.
Yes, I can see. They appear wounded.
I have lost one.
Oh, what happened?
The thieves.
Thieves? What kind of thieves?
Silence.
All right then. Well, I was wondering if we could possibly get past you to the other side. We're heading that direction.
And he like looks down at your ship and notices Ciara.
Yeah, me and
looks at you.
Me and my friend Ciara here would like to. We are on a vacation, and we were going to head to the Autumn Island, whatever it's called.
None of your kind are around here. What is your clan name?
My clan name is Anak.
The bastard, and he flails wildly. You're gonna need to defy danger here.
Why does everyone hate us? Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, maybe we should stop being in the North Sea. What am I defying danger on?
He's like gonna like writhe his tentacles up from underneath your ship, and there's the danger of capsizing.
Can I yell to Ciara, turn and fire the cannon, or turn and fire the engine?
She wouldn't be able to fire the engine, but she could turn.
Could she turn and I could dive to fire the engine?
You could do that, yeah. Let me see how she does on her roll first.
Let's see how well she turns.
Nope, absolutely not.
Can I fire the engine anyways and run this guy down?
So the ship
actually
rocks wildly side to side. You very nearly capsize. But part of the side of the ship is now like torn up. His tentacles are tipped with like kind of like iron barbs.
Oh, wonderful. Whoa! Do you not like the Anax?
He is a bastard that stole my eye.
Oh, well, good thing I don't like him either. I went rogue and ran off.
It sounds like you're trying to parlay.
I mean, it's true information. I did leave them.
First
But
of all,
yes,
let's go down under the deck. Yorod, Oaken Sky, and Xena are all huddled together. What's going through Xena's mind right now?
Please don't go
Xena
like that.
is crying while being tipped over in the fetal position.
Okay. Would you like to do anything?
Would I like to do what?
What would you like to do?
Cry.
Okay. So at this point, he hears the sobbing of Xena, as well as Yorod. He's not built for this either, and immediately realizes that you're a threat, and he needs to destroy your ship.
No. Fire cannon. Dang it. Can I say can I parlay that those are just prisoners?
That makes you more of a threat.
That we have prison? No, he's friends with us, and those are our prisoners.
Okay.
Okay, you can try. What is the leverage you're using exactly?
I'm gonna say those are just prisoners, but since I am against the enact,
I think that's what you would be saying, but I'm not sure that counts as leverage.
I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna try and offer to help retrieve his eye.
Okay.
This is on charisma, right?
Yes.
Nope.
Nope. You are now in combat.
All right.
Gee.
All hands on deck.
All right, Yorod wipes his nose. All right, Captain, and he like stockily strides up on deck.
Fire whichever direction cannons.
You could probably pivot a cannon around to fire them. Who are you commanding to take the cannon?
Let's have Yorod take the cannon. I don't want Yorod's the one if we're being honest, the one I'd be okay with dying the most.
That's a terrible thing to say.
It's okay, Yorod. I still like you.
Well, unless
Oaken's
Xena would
just
rather
useful.
Man the cannons, or do you have a plan, Xena?
I can man a cannon. Xena does not have a plan.
Okay. So fire a volley, which is your dex.
Where's Firewolf when you need him?
Right.
They've been his perfect volley skills.
8.
Okay. You can fire your cannon this round, and it's gonna hit, but afterwards it'll take a little while longer to cool down than usual.
Alright.
Okay. You're okay with that? 1 damage. So you blast off like the tip of one of his tentacles.
I hit something!
Good job, Xena.
How do I reload?
It just kind of like vents heat slowly, so.
Alright.
Just give it a minute. Yorod, grab the other cannon.
Alright, Captain. And he like grabs it from the other side of the ship and starts to like re-maneuver it over.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to take the turn to get it to the other, get it the right way. Yeah. All right. Kraken, you should not have done this. And I'm going to cast Fireball right at his eyes, his remaining eyes.
Okay. Nope.
Or I'm not.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
He
we're gonna die.
responds to your challenge by spewing like a sickening breath towards you.
Defy danger?
Nope. You don't get to defy danger on that because you failed.
Aw. Okay.
It's gonna be D4. So you take 1 damage.
Is that negated by armor?
No. And you also mark the ability sick.
Oh, great. There goes my con.
Just like a sour sting burns your nostrils and throat.
Well, that's not great. Alright, is that top of the round again then?
Doing alright?
Okay, so...
That's just his counter for me failing.
Yeah. Let me think. So the waters underneath him begin to like spiral out again, and kind of like twist your ship in unnatural ways. You can Are you still at the helm or no?
Ciara's at the helm.
Okay. So she's going to defy danger using Dex again. Nope.
Why is everyone so bad?
So you're twisted
Did
off.
she even get to mark XP?
No. So you're twisted off position, and your cannons aren't exactly facing the right spot again. So
We either take a turn to re-aim them, or we shoot at a minus, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that's his turn. He's like controlling the water underneath him.
Well, I'm gonna let the people at the cannons do what they do. So that's up to them how they respond. I mean, one of the cannons can't fire this round, anyways.
Yeah. So Xena, if you want to fire a cannon, or you want to do something up on deck, or leap onto him like a crazy person. Or,
Oh no, please
I'm
don't
not
do
that
that.
crazy.
How big is this kraken again? You said it's like an ancient god.
It's like, I would say.
Could it swallow our ship whole?
I would say it's like 70 feet wide, and kind of like a circular in shape. So.
Oh, then for sure.
No,
We're-
I'm gonna use the cannon again.
Okay. Roll
Alright, so
volley.
are you gonna kick your rod off of his? Because
Hey,
yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's
your
roll,
rod doesn't fire this turn.
roll 2d10, and we'll take the higher.
Okay.
18.
Ooh.
10 damage.
10. Awesome. Okay, so you loose a devastating bolt of energy right into his eyes, and manage to knock 2 of them off. He howls in pain. Why? And he kind of like writhes on one side and submerges a little bit.
Stop attacking us!
Yeah, you brought this upon yourself, Kraken.
And what do you do?
And then I'm gonna cast a fireball again. Try to.
Okay.
Finally! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna. I guess I'm just gonna put myself in a spot.
Okay. If you manage to complete your incantation, he's going to be able to whack you with one of his tentacles.
He's gonna whack. Like, am I gonna get knocked off the boat, or is there a chance I'm getting knocked off the boat?
No.
Okay. Then yeah.
It's only one tentacle, and it wouldn't be in a position to do that.
Okay. Because I can swim, but I'd still rather not be in the water with this thing.
So is that acceptable?
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, let me do my damage here.
Okay.
8 damage negated, or like not ignoring armor.
Mhm.
I'm shooting at his eyes, obviously. Trying to make this thing go blind for attacking us.
All right. So you take 4 damage.
I'll take that trade.
And armor counts for this.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Nice. Magic armor for the win.
So back to Xena. What are you up to?
It's on cooldown, right?
The first cannon you fired is off.
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go
go.
to the first cannon. Back to the first cannon.
Okay. Fire away.
Wee! Oh, wait, that's D10, not D6. Aww.
Not this time.
Assuming it just kind of like heats up and then fizzles.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna reveal an unwelcome truth. The damage that he did to the side of the ship is now starting to leak water on board.
Oh
Yeah, our ship's going down for sure. Fortunately,
no!
the crates float, right? Even crates full of crab meat, they float, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll be fine. I can swim, CR can swim. We've got
Okay.
If we can salvage the engine, we can stick it on
It's not critical at this point, but you're definitely taking on water.
Okay.
Back over to Silas. Do you have any commands? Anything?
Connor, bail water.
Okay. He goes below deck to bail water as fast as he can. He grabs a bucket from the middle deck.
I don't know what a bucket's gonna do on a sailing vessel, but you know what? It's something he can do.
Yeah.
We have no protection but these cannons. Alright, Kraken, give up now, and we'll, leave you with the rest of your eyes.
There's only silent rage as he contemplates. His arms are still twisting. He's kind of like twisted them into like, like kind of like a towel whip kind of thing, and he's gonna like
Right,
bring
yeah.
it down over the side of the ship. But you still have a
no.
moment to act.
So, if I cast Fireball at his eyes, it's probably not going to stop. Well, it might. He jerks back.
You might be able to blast it,
Yeah.
the object itself, and like get it to disperse.
Yeah, I'm going to use a Shadow Fireball then, a Shadow Ball.
Okay.
Because I can do that, because I know Shadow stuff then. And try and shoot it to knock like, maybe blast some off if I do well enough. If not, knock it away at least, something. Hey, there we go.
Roll advantage on your damage roll.
So, 4d6, take the top two?
Just
2d6
hit it.
twice.
Just hit it twice, and it'll be okay.
Okay.
11.
I'll take the 11, obviously.
Yep, absolutely. You manage to delay his attack. You smash this shadow fireball right into his arms, and it like disperses with like violent energy scattering.
I'm assuming a couple bits of tentacle go flying.
Yeah, you basically like wither probably like 4 of his 8 tentacles with that.
Well, this is necromancer magic, isn't it? That I learned.
Yep.
Sure, there will be no negative side effects to using that at all.
All right. So after his arms kind of like wither away, he manages to surge forward. He's gonna like try to bite the front of your ship. So react to that as you will. He has like 4 different rows of teeth. So
Wait, he's biting the ship?
he's
gonna try to.
Yeah.
Can the cannons do anything right now?
No, he's gonna bite the front, so there's not really a spot for the cannons to angle in.
Got it. Can I have Ciara, like... Is there any way we could move out of the way on the open ocean?
You could spend your turn like bumping Ciara out of the way and do something daring. I don't think she's skilled enough to do this.
Alright, could I then... Hear me out here. I'm gonna run, smack the engine on full, right?
The engine control is on the middle deck.
Okay.
So you need to go down, and that would take a while.
Then I'm gonna yell, Connor, forget the bucket, throw the engine on.
Okay.
And as he's running...
Yep.
Yeah, as he's running to that, I'm gonna run up on top of the deck, and then try and move the ship to the side a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then smack the side of his head, like the side of his head, if at all possible, with the ship.
So like the corner of his mouth or something?
Yeah, instead of trying to just move out of the way, I'm going to try and ram him out of the way and knock him off course with said boat.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the boat as a ram. Much.
Let's say roll a hack and slash.
Oh, you're kidding. With strength?
Yep.
Yeah, that was never gonna happen.
No.
All right.
Okay. So Xena, you're closing distance with this guy. You no longer have a shot. What have you done?
Oh, Connor turned the engine on still, didn't he?
Yeah. You're
Is
both
he close?
headed-
Is he close enough for me to leap onto him?
Yes.
No.
You can like jump from the point of the ship. If that's what you want to do.
I'm going to leap with the purple crystal sword and like try to use that and like just dig into his flesh, climb on him.
Okay.
His mouth is 70 feet wide.
Roll a No, I meant his like entire body is 70 feet wide.
Oh, okay. How big is his mouth that's coming at the ship? Is it like as big as the ship?
It might be like 30. So it would definitely like sink in and do some damage, but yeah.
So is it hack and slash with strength?
Absolutely.
Alright, and I have 3 strength. Let's see what we do. Shit, really?
Yep.
I think there's something else that would help here.
Do you have anything about re-rolling on?
There's something about Herculean appetites. Okay, so one of your Herculean appetites is destruction. I think this would qualify. So you are going to roll a d8. Okay, so that's good enough.
So it's an 8 then.
Yeah, so deal your
Okay.
damage, and then there's a complication that comes about.
Oh.
Did we expect anything else jumping onto a giant kraken?
You never know. Roll 1d10.
Me?
Yep.
Alright.
8. Okay, so you, with the bonuses of your purple crystal sword, you deal a full 10 damage.
Ooh.
So describe how you're doing this.
Alright, so I'm going to leap off the nose of the ship and try to stab him in whatever flesh I can get my sword in. I miss my mark a little bit, but I managed to hit him right in the middle, like a little under the bow of the boat, and just dig it all the way in and hold on for dear life.
Okay, so yeah, he has some sort of like, I guess vine-like tendrils that you can hold on to as you cut him. So yeah, you're like on his belly. As you do this, your very favorite axe goes tumbling into the deep.
No!
It's like a deep plump.
No!
Don't dive after it, please.
My ex!
Just putting it out there. This is like the third time that it's fallen into the water. So.
And I'm gonna have to go get it.
Okay. So
Xena?
Xena's like dangling from its
I'm gonna
belly.
yell, Xena, don't jump after it!
You just hear just a faint no.
Okay, so what's everyone doing? This guy is looking pretty ragged. Purple blood is pouring from his gut and his eyes. His tendrils are writhing and kind of looking really weak.
I'm gonna cast a fireball.
Okay.
Right at him again. I'm gonna take him out.
Where are you targeting?
His eyes again. I'm not gonna target where Xena is.
Okay.
If we can knock out all of his eyes, I'm sure we'll have a better chance at this.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm gonna see. I can lose the spell, take a negative, or put myself in the spot. I'm gonna, I guess, put myself in the spot again.
Oh wait, did you count your debility?
That I've had the ability marks.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. It's
so what do you pick?
I put myself in the spot again.
Okay.
But I'm gonna shoot him with another fireball.
Mm-hmm.
5 damage to his eyes again.
That is exactly enough to kill him.
Yes! But
Okay.
I put myself in a spot, which means something still has to happen.
Yeah. So he starts to glow with a brilliant white light, and Xena, your grip is starting to slip. What do you do?
Let's see.
I'm putting Xena in the spot instead of you.
You can do that. That's up to you.
So I have like the vine like growth around me, correct?
Mm-hmm. They're not like trapping you, but they're there.
I'm going to, since my grip is slipping, I'm going to try to, put my foot and entangle myself into it, and like at least get it up to my knee just to hold on and let go of the sword to give my hands some lax. Do I need to roll for that?
So how are you escaping the danger, really? I'm sorry, I didn't understand the plan.
Sorry. To escape the danger, I want to. Oh, what is it called when something goes under and like there's like a little backlash of waves? I think what it's called.
I don't know.
It's like there's an extra suction when something falls, like sinks.
Yeah, you're
Oh, like
talking
a
about
vacuum kind of thing?
the way the water like there's no water and then it all rushes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to safeguard yourself against that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's call that let's call
It's
that
almost
wisdom.
calm.
That sounds like a pretty
Oh.
technical move. Let's call that.
Actually,
wisdom.
yeah, I guess, yeah, that works. But what is Xena wearing, by the way?
Barb gear, like loincloth and leather boots and leather gloves.
Not
Leather.
just making sure you weren't wearing metal, because that would be a problem.
The only metal I have is like buckles and my
Yeah,
axe.
We'll get your axe.
I don't think you will.
I will get the axe. I can swim and breathe underwater. I will get the axe.
Okay, you can try that when we're done. So
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Defy danger using wisdom. Xena.
All right. 2Ds.
Okay.
Technical.
The other thing that you have that's stone and very heavy is your stone canteen, which was given to you by your clan. That goes tumbling into the deep as well. So
I try to cut my emotional ties with that because since they do not see me as with them anymore, it hurts, but I can let it go.
okay. So it crashes down into the water, and water kind of like rushes in to meet Xena, and she's safe from harm for the moment, but she's kind of like doggy paddling to stay clear of this thing.
Can I dive in and rescue her?
Is that what Silas does?
Yeah, Silas is going to dive in and rescue her, seeing as I can swim and breathe under. Yeah.
Have a Baywatch moment.
All right. Do I have to roll for that?
No, just describe what happens. Describe what Silas does.
Silas is going to drop his trench coat, obviously, and then just like full sprint, dive off the front of the bow, swim over, grab her, and be like, "You're okay," and I'll get the axe.
How does Xena respond?
Yay, my axe! My axe!
Okay.
Thank
Alright.
you so much.
I'm gonna swim her back over to the boat.
Okay.
Hopefully, someone throws a rope over.
Yeah, Yorod's got one of the side hatches open, and he throws you down the rope. Captain, are you all right down there?
Yeah, we're fine. I have to do something. Would you patch up the ship? Help Connor with the leak.
Yeah, get up here fast. I need to work.
All right,
He's
here,
holding
and
the rope.
Xena's gonna take the rope, and I'm gonna stay in the water, I guess.
Okay. So Xena, you climb back on board. What's the first thing you do?
I'm gonna get to my knees and just drop down like, oh. Cena's having to do a lot of work all of a sudden.
Connor claps you on the back. Are you all right? You inhale any water?
No, I didn't inhale any.
Okay.
I'm good. Just give me a moment.
All right. We'll give you a minute, but you need to help us with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Back over to
So,
Silas.
do I still have all of my abilities?
Yeah, you do.
Sick and stunned.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna How deep is the water here? It's like ocean, right?
It's very deep. Yes, very dark water. You'd probably need some sort of light source.
Okay, then I'm just gonna climb up back on the ship for now.
Okay. You climb back on board.
Oh, hey,
Xena's
hey.
still panting.
Stream title's wrong.
Oh, is it?
Apparently, Evelyn just hopped in
Okay,
and was
I'll
freaking out,
fix
like,
it.
"Oh no, did I miss something?" But no.
I'll
All right,
fix it. I'll fix it. Thanks,
cool.
Avalon.
Um, so yeah, I'm gonna climb back up on the ship and be like, Xena, any chance I
Yes.
could get you a new axe?
You can. But that was
Any chance I could get?
Tomorrow.
All right.
Here comes the Heffley
I'm gonna
family.
prepare spells.
School's out.
This is awesome.
Summer starts.
Alright.
Can I take the time while they're repairing the ship to prepare spells?
If it's gonna take them more than an hour, so yeah.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna take the time to prepare spells at least because I need to get the light cantrip, and
Okay.
probably the unseen servant one as
Well,
well.
you
'cause that might-
always have your cantrips. Like they
Oh, well,
don't count as
oh.
preparation.
Well, then forget it. I'm just gonna dive on. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna dive.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna cast. Actually, before I dive, I'm gonna cast light to make sure that I don't get stuck down there without it.
Okay. What are you casting it on?
The end of my. Well, no, not my staff. I don't want to take my staff. Let's see. What's a good thing that I could take? What do we have?
Be
I can't-
creative. Make mistakes. Miss Frizzle.
We've made plenty of mistakes already, like trying to be friends with the Kraken.
Absolutely.
Um,
No argument.
what do we have aboard the ship that I could take? I'm gonna take. You know, I'm gonna take like a cup. We probably got a cup aboard, right? Like a
See,
wooden cup.
a cup is a strange shape, and it would probably trap some oxygen, and that would make it harder for you to swim.
All right, then not a cup.
You could take a fork.
I can take a fork. You know, I'm gonna take a spoon. That sounds safer.
Okay.
I'll have a spoon with like a light ball
Yeah.
on the end of it.
You,
Like,
you
in
nab a
little-
spoon, you cast light on the tip of it,
Yep.
and you dive straight in.
I don't even have to roll for that cantrip. I mean,
No,
I'm just
you're
gonna sit
not
there.
under stress. I'll let you do it.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna cast light on it then, and yeah, I'm gonna dive under and start swimming.
All right. So the murky depths kind of break apart at the tip of your spoon, and the
Listen, there's a big
pressure
crack in
starts
here.
to wash over you. You haven't ever swam in depths like this before.
Not even when I lived in the ocean.
Nope.
Well, that was in a protected magic city. We had magic stuff messing with everything, so I guess not. No.
Yeah. You don't see any features like any sort of like cliff shelf or anything like that. It's just black.
Nothing below me yet.
Nope.
Oh man.
Can I discern realities as to the depths of this water? I would feel like that's something I could probably be able to sense, like if I'm even getting close with my water experience.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
11, yeah. So yeah,
So
how deep is the water? Because this is I ask you a specific question.
so right now you're about 20 feet below. You get the distinct sense that you're maybe a third of the way to the like a sandbar shelf.
Let's push on.
Okay, you're gonna need to defy danger using Constitution from the
Oh, you-
pressure that surrounds you.
You mean the thing I have ability in? That one. Yeah, the one I just failed. Yeah, that.
So
yeah.
as you
Wonderful.
near the shelf, you hear like popping in your ear, and just like
Ah,
your body feels like really like kind of weighed down by the pressure. You take 3 damage, and armor doesn't help from this because it's all around you.
yep. Maybe I should have sent the Triton, not the Merfolk, not me. I'm only half. What was I thinking? I am only kind of built for this.
Okay, so do you keep going after that, or?
Don't go.
I'm gonna keep going.
All right. So on
I can't
the
hear you.
rocky sea floor, you see a bit of a twinkle as your light approaches.
Yes, I'm gonna grab the axe.
It isn't the axe. You see a
What is it?
brown-colored gem.
Alright, I'll pocket it.
Okay.
No reason not to.
You look around and you see some crabs and other unusual plant life that you've never seen before. Some sort
I'm
of
gonna wave
kelp.
at the crabs. Not that they actually talk, nor can I communicate to them, but I'm gonna wave at them out of principle.
One of them waves its like heavy pincer at you.
Oh, well, there we go. Hey, have you seen an axe?
What's an axe?
Have you seen a metal thing with a stick on it?
You're holding a metal stick.
What about a bigger one that's kind of pointy and curved like this? And I'm gonna kind of like make the vague outline of an axe.
I don't think so.
Well, thanks anyways.
What are you?
I'm a merfolk.
Oh, top of the morning to you.
Well, have a nice life.
Okay. He hunkers down into his little seafloor cave.
Oh, great. Can I look around a little bit? Like, is there any way that there's an axe around here at all?
Do a discern.
All right. Let's see. 10.
Okay. I'll think about what that means in a minute. So Xena, he's been gone for maybe like 5 minutes. You've heard nothing. What are you doing?
I am intently watching the bubbles. Watching for bubbles. Does he need my help? You
I
shouldn't
breathe
have done
underwater.
this.
I don't have bubbles. I have gills. There are no bubbles.
Listen, I may be smart on land. I'm not smart about underwater. I don't know how
Fair
this
enough.
works.
Fair enough.
You've been gone for a while. I'm nervous.
So Oakensky
Ciara
comes
gonna
up
try-
behind you and is like, he's been gone a while. When should we panic?
I don't know. How long does he usually stay underwater?
He's never been off the ship as far as I know. Like,
Can he even breathe underwater?
Yeah, of course he can. He's a merfolk.
But what if he can't breathe that well?
I don't know. Anyway, you should keep an eye on it. Let us know if anything happens. Here's the rope,
Yes.
just in case.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
He
Probably should have
continues
taken a rope that, like, tied a rope to me or something.
So
Oh, well.
he continues to work with Yorod and patch up the side of the ship. Okay.
These are just
so,
my thoughts, my inner thoughts while they're talking.
So Selden, or Silas, you see like a few points of interest. You see kind of like a large object glimmering beneath like a bed of kelp. You
Okay.
see another one that's kind of like very faint, that's looking out of the sand. What do you feel like doing?
Well, it's an older axe, so I'm gonna go for the slightly fainter shiny one.
Okay.
The duller one.
Yeah. So you dig around in the sand and manage to pull out the head of the axe. It looks like something has snapped the shaft of it.
Taking the head, you can always get an axe reshafted.
Sure. Okay.
Putting that in, and I'm gonna head back up.
You reemerge.
I'm gonna scream slightly, being startled from the sudden remerge.
Hey, I found it. Mostly.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're the best.
Can
Are
I
you
get
okay?
that? The rope now, please.
Rope. Oh, yes, rope. Here you go.
All right, I'm gonna climb back up onto the ship and just kind of collapse,
Okay.
gasping for normal air.
Mhm.
This is really weird having gills and lungs, guys.
I know you can breathe.
You might even need to like force water out of your human lungs.
Yeah, like throw up a little, like or like cough up water for a few minutes here.
Yeah. So upon re-emerging from the deep, you start to hear like a low hum, like a. It's kind of like the sound of like air travel, I guess.
I'm gonna look at my brown gem that I took.
Mm-hmm. You pull it out
Doing
into the
anything?
light, and it's kind of like vibrating a little bit.
I'm gonna tap it a couple times.
Okay. It seems to respond to being touched. Like a little bit of light holds where you touched.
Hello. All right, no, not a talking gem. Got that. I'm just gonna kind of like set it down.
Okay.
Look at it a little bit. Hey, Oaken Sky.
Yes, Captain. And he's like pounding on a board. What do you need?
Oh, come here for a second and look at this.
All right.
What do you think of that?
He like gambles up the steps and looks, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, where did you find that?"
Well, it was on the floor of the ocean, and it looked kind of pretty, so I thought it might be worth something.
I don't think you want to sell that.
What is it?
Have you touched it?
A couple times, maybe.
It didn't hurt you, did it?
No.
Okay.
Should it have?
I don't know what it does. It would take me time to figure it out. I could do it.
I'm gonna cast detect magic on it.
Do you still have that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I just failed when I'd done it before and got confused. But I'm still stunned, so we'll see how this goes. Hey,
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah. There's definitely like tons of magical energy pouring off this.
Would I know if it's harmful magic energy or not?
It doesn't appear readily harmful.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick it up then gently and put it in a little pouch.
You still want me to look at it, or you got it?
I'm just gonna put it in my room for now. It's magical, I'll tell you that much. Something about this is magic.
I could have told you that.
Well, I know you could have, but I had to be sure.
Okay. Well, I'll look at it when I have a chance.
Yeah, we'll revisit this in a little bit. Let's make sure the ship is good.
Yeah, we'll work together on it.
Yep. Alright, Sina. I have something for you. Which part? Quick, before I tell you something, which part of the axe did you like better, the handle part or the cutty part?
The cutty part.
Good, because that's the one I got. I'm gonna pull out the head of the axe with the broken shaft part.
Thank you.
It broke, but I got this. You can get that reshafted.
I can make another one. It's all right.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna take the slashy part and just inspect it for cracks and whatnot. Just make sure it's okay.
Yeah, it's been dunked in water a few times. There's some rust on the edge, but you could probably polish it out.
So how many times? This is the third time I've had to save that axe from being in the water.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose it over this axe. The problem is if I don't go get it, she'll lose it.
I'll just be depressed for quite a while.
Alright. I figure it can't ever be worse than the very bottom of the ocean, right?
I mean, true.
Unless you lose it in a volcano.
If it falls in a volcano, I'm done. I am not jumping in a volcano after that thing. Inactive or active, either way.
Don't worry, everyone.
We should just put it in a box and put that box in a bigger box. Put that in a chest, lock it up, put it in a closet on the shore, like on land in a building.
You could you could retire it, and that would prevent it from any danger.
Would I ever use it?
Whatever. All right. All right. I'm gonna go help repair the boat because it needs to get fixed.
Okay. Yeah, they've got it pretty well locked down at this point.
So that was fun, guys. However bad that may have gone. I would just like to remind everybody, we just killed a kraken.
We did. Hail! And everyone lets out like a whimper. Yorod's the only one pumped about it.
Well, we just killed a big kraken too. Not even a little kraken. A big kraken.
But the boat.
Have you seen others?
Well, according to this book here, and I'm going to pull out Kraken's New, that was the Kraken of the Wastes, an old god of fury and yada, and spiel off the whole thing again.
Okay. Huh. I'd never thought there'd be a book on that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of books out there. Most of, yeah. Alright. So, what does everyone think? Should we still head to the Autumn Island? Autumn Island, right?
Can we even make it from here?
Yorod pipes up. Well, we're short on wood. If we come across anything else that damages our hull, we might be in trouble.
Well, hopefully there's some trees on this island.
From what I've heard, it's nothing but trees. And some weird things. There's some monsters.
And shiny rock. Don't say that. And shiny rocks.
Shiny rocks.
Don't say monsters. Rocks. There's a reason we had to fight the Kraken, and it's probably my fault from episode 1.
This axe was actually made from one of the shiny rocks, but it's lost its shine.
Was that a spout lore?
No.
Okay.
Well, if there's wood there, I'll see what I can do. I'll get the boy to help me. You know, he claps Oakensky on the back. Yeah.
How is Oakensky doing now?
Sorry, what?
How is Oakensky dealing with the fact that our ship just exploded practically, we were thrown all about, and there was a giant kraken trying to eat us all?
Everyone's a little rattled, but they're getting used to this type of adventure with you guys.
I mean, you realize, like, I literally was a small fisherman.
Yeah.
This is absolutely absurd, and I'm just pretending to have everything together. Somebody's got to.
And I'm over here shocked because I was just a hunter getting food, and I fished, and occasionally I kicked a crab's butt.
The goal was just the original plan was to go map out an island, see if it had anything of value, and then sell it, and get a boat for ourselves. And now we're on a great adventure. All right, to the island.
All right. So you have about 2.5 days to go. Everyone mark gain back what HP you lost, and you're no longer debilitated.
Wonderful. I could use that right now.
Yep.
Hey, there you go.
My stats are back.
I think Connor was sick as well. I'll remove that. Alright. Okay. So you come up on this island. It's raining something fierce. It looks like a very damp place. Dark Skull Island had its fair share of rain as well, but this looks like it practically never stops raining.
Alright, so this is like a rainforest practically levels, like...
Yeah, pretty much.
It's raining so often you kind of just learn to ignore the rain after a little while.
Yeah. Luckily, there are no, like, sandbars or anything you need to worry about coming up on here. So...
Alright.
Yeah.
We aren't going to get stuck on a bunch of rocks again?
Nope.
Nice. So I'm going to pull, like, we see the forest, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we pull along and go on to, like, dock on the left side on the beach?
So mark where you're looking to stop.
Okay, here. Alright, so we then turn our course to, like, this and, like, land right about there.
Okay. That sounds reasonable.
On the beach right near the forest, but not going to try and land, like, on a forest shore.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this looks like a pretty nice beach. It's very wet, and the sand kind of like sticks to your boots as you move along. But yeah. Is there anything that you'd care to do before you leave the ship? Any orders? Anything like that? Conversations?
Yeah, I'm gonna gather everybody together. Ciara, you're paid to be here. We hired you.
Yes?
What exactly did we tell you you were going to be doing again?
Administering medicine, looking for new herbs and things to help, cooking. I've been
All right.
cooking, you know.
Yes, and I very much appreciate it. You have prepared crab in so many different ways that I didn't think it possible.
Well, I know a few tricks with spices. I'll leave it at that.
We have something I'd like to discuss with the entire crew.
Let's have this conversation in the navigation room. People can sit down and...
Yeah. Because this is a conversation where we have to figure out what the whole goal of the party is right now.
Okay. Alright, so you guys file into the navigation room. Yorod's finished his woodworking, and there's kind of a nice bench and maybe a spare chair in here, as well as the navigation chair.
Yeah, and I'll sit in the navigation chair, obviously. So in this vessel that we purchased, Furry Bottom, as we have decided to name it, came with a bit of a stipulation.
What manner of stipulation, Captain?
Well, everything you see here, boat, rope, cargo crates, everything, cannons, rune engines, fancy stuff, right?
Indeed.
Cost us 35 gold. Sounds like a decent bargain, though, right?
That's more than 2 years' salary. Well, for a boat of this caliber, it's fair. I would say it's fair.
Well, the only way we were able to acquire it was by signing. Seabreeze Co. Right?
I can't.
Seabreeze Trading.
I can't abide some of their business practices.
Neither can I. But Gelver Sigsund, their secretary, may have given us this boat with the proposition of we have to, 1, do him a favor, and 2, he gets a crate of cargo on our return. So we just give him a crate full of crab, and he doesn't get to pick, really. If we were to go, once we go back, unless we find other cargo. And 3, all sailing charts, records, and copies of for Seabreeze, and they own all of it.
Xena, what do you care to add?
I don't have anything to add. I keep hearing this, and I keep getting told this is a bad thing, but at the same time, do these guys know what they're in for? Like, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe they can mellow out some of the very dangerous and deadly wildlife.
They're not known for mellowing.
I mean, the bears that attacked us aren't known for that either.
They're more for reaping the benefits and burning everything to the ground and
leaving. If they want to burn the forest there to the ground, they're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, well, I kind of made a promise to somebody else too.
And a promise?
Yeah. Remember Crystal Dude?
Yes.
Told him I'd help with not having the forest be destroyed. I would give it to... But I also promised I'd give Seabreeze and Galver whatever we found, like the locations and maps of whatever we found, so they could go reap anything that we left behind.
Then just lose the map for that place.
I mean, but that was the only place we were supposed to go, and we've been gone for like 3 weeks now, I'd just say.
Well, he didn't assign you to go there. You kind of just, that was the place that you knew about, basically.
Okay. Well, then, okay. Yorod, what's your opinion on this?
I can't be bothered to answer this. It's too distasteful.
Oaken Sky.
I will stand with you, though.
Oakensky, how do you feel about this situation?
Well,
Trying to get a feel for the crew.
as long as we're being paid for this, or in some manner, I don't have an issue. We don't
Oakensky, you
know.
already
We
got
don't
paid.
exactly know how he's going to react, to be honest.
Ciara, you're the one with the most to lose, least to lose. I don't know. You're the one. You're the one that we're paying to be here. You're kind of just.
The people
You're.
of Dark Skull Island, they're good people for the most part. Brine fingers aside,
He was rude.
I would hate to see anything happen to them.
Well, if I show up empty-handed, Galvert might have my head.
Was that part of the arrangement?
Give them the pretty
No,
rocks.
no, but I don't trust them personally. Do you, Yorod? Would you
I
trust
worked-
Seabreeze?
I worked in Seabreeze's mines my entire life. A place of blood and misery. Don't ask me. Don't ask me that.
You know what? Let's explore the island here. See what it has to offer. And we'll revisit this topic.
Yeah, I need to stretch my legs.
I really should have read that proof of payment sooner. Because, I mean, I read it. I totally read that part. But it just didn't click that we were going to have to give them the island.
Alright.
Alright, let's get everyone off the ship. Dock it.
Alright, so you drop anchor here?
Yeah, we'll leave. You know, I'll leave Connor to guard the ship.
Okay.
Since that makes sense.
Alright. So, are you taking the baby creature with you, or what's the story with that, Cena?
Baby creature's mine.
Okay, he's coming with you. Alright.
Oh wait, yeah, the baby creature just survived a Kraken battle somehow.
Yeah, he wasn't even outside, he was probably in the interior.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I know Xena usually keeps the creature on her, and that would be okay. Wait, it would be hilarious if like he was just it was just in like a little bag the whole time, on her hip or whatever.
He usually like hangs out in her like hood, the hood of her cold stone cloak.
Please tell me it was there the entire battle and just like woke up afterwards completely unfazed.
It
But
was.
He was in a barrel under the ship.
okay, well, that would have been hilarious if it was
But
just
now-
like sleeping
now
in the
he's-
hood.
Now he's back in the hood.
Yep.
It's cozy in the hood, as they say.
Yeah, as I see it, I'm just gonna look at it warily.
It looks at you and kind of like does a blip.
Well,
I'm gonna stare it down.
It winks.
don't be mean to baby.
I don't
Stop
like
being
this
mean
thing.
to baby.
It's fuzzy and weird.
I know.
It
That's
has
the best
the
part.
giant skin horns as well.
Oh yeah, it's got weird things from touching.
Yep.
I don't even remember his name anymore. I feel like a terrible friend.
Dora!
Oh yes, Doran. He was great. We should visit him sometime.
All right.
If we don't really go out into the ground. Let's go adventure.
Okay. So as you approach the beach, there's kind of like a sandy hill that
Go away.
creates. Sorry, what?
What? Wait, can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I'm talking to other people. My mic is not muting.
Nope. Okay,
Oh,
but
oh well.
there's like a sandy
Yeah.
hill. You approach the top of it, and you can see kind of like an extremely damp and mossy area, which is marked by purple.
Got
And
it.
the rest of it is just your standard woods, pretty damp, but not otherwise remarkable.
Okay. Is there shiny rocks anywhere to be seen?
Not so far.
Xena, where are these shiny rocks?
I'm not sure. They were always in the stories, but they never spoke of where to find them. Just that they were everywhere.
Ah. Well, there are no shiny rocks to be seen. But,
Well, maybe
Alas,
we need to go
we-
inland some more.
Yorod, Ciara,
Hi.
would you like to come with us this time, or would you feel more comfortable staying with the ship?
What direction are you headed?
I think we're gonna go check out the forest directly to the right, like directly to the southeast of us.
I'll go with you. I need to get some wood for the ship anyway. So, Ciara looks a little hesitant.
Like
I think
right there. Also, whoops, didn't mean to draw that, but right there is where we're heading to.
that's cool. Ciara looks more towards the fungal forest. I think some interesting herbs might come from it if I scout that area. What are your thoughts?
Would you like to venture there alone? Do you feel comfortable doing that? If not, you could always come with us now or stay with the ship now, and then we could go there next and accompany you.
Do you mind if I borrow Connor? We could look for food as well. He could do some hunting.
I'd say that'd be okay.
Okay, I'll go back and tell him our plan.
All right. Make sure the ship is tied down well, please.
I will.
Rather not have it drifting off and leaving us abandoned here.
Okay, so what's you guys' plan?
I think we're just gonna go explore the woods, see what is offered there.
Okay, so as you enter the forest, you see a kind of like a water-worn camp that rests nestled into the earth, protected on most sides by kind of like a man-made shelf. It's probably hand sculpted for the purposes of concealing it.
Whoa! All right, slow down, guys.
Yeah. So let me draw this to the south of the map here.
All right.
All right. So there is a tent, and you see kind of like a hastily made sort of like windbreak kind of system. And there's like a path leading south, and that's the south area is where the water sort of drains out, so that nobody gets flooded. But yeah, so you can see like the tip of the tent.
All right, I'm gonna motion for everybody to like stop and drop down. There's a tent up ahead. Is this island inhabited?
Not that I know of. But we did come from here. Maybe there are some people that didn't follow the clouds.
Would they be friendly?
Again, I wouldn't know. My elders didn't talk of them.
So I've got. Okay. Let's see. We've got me, Yorod, and Xena, right?
Mhm.
Xena, would you possibly feel comfortable approaching them yourself?
I should be able to.
Alright,
I will try this.
Me and Yorod have got your back, but we'll be not in clear view. Figure it's better if someone that may or may not look more like them goes first.
Yeah, Yora kind of like grabs at Xena's arm. Let me borrow your knife in case things get hairy. I need a weapon. I'm not like you. I can't fight with my hands at all.
All I have is my sword and my axe.
He
have a
looks on your belt. There's a knife right there.
Well, you can take it and use it at your discretion, but it's not a fighting knife.
Oh.
It's okay, Yorod here, and I'm gonna hand him my spoon.
That would probably give me more protection.
Captain,
It's not. It's not lit anymore, but I'm still gonna give him the spoon.
I'll be back. I'll find something. And he scurries off to find like a loose branch or something.
Alright, I'll put the spoon back in my pocket then.
Okay. So, what happens next?
I'm going to approach this tent slowly, trying to survey my surroundings.
Okay, so as you kind of make your way over the hill that's been created, you hear sounds of like shoveling and also like physical exertion. Somebody's working, but you're not sure where exactly.
I'm
Um,
hanging like 15 feet back from her, at least.
Okay.
I'm going to keep going a little further and crouch down a little. See if I can maybe look for any signs of, maybe dirt cloud passing through or.
Okay. So yeah, but behind I'll draw it here. So imagine as you approach the circle, like the elevation gets raised up. You can see a man with dark hair, kind of like sifting through like a large pile of dirt here. He's standing right there. Yep. See? Okay. Do you guys see where the map is, or?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The
Yeah. So
blue thing.
He has a shovel, and he's like dumping shovelfuls out next to him. He doesn't seem to notice you, Xena. He looks pretty
I
gruff and burly.
I want to say very, very softly, excuse me?
The rain is coming down. He doesn't hear you.
Hey!
Yes. And he looks around. Oh.
Behind you!
He pauses a moment and kind of like mouth agape a little bit, and then strokes his jaw a little bit. Who are you? And why are you here? And then he turns back to keep shoveling.
Can I hear them at all or no?
We kind of got stranded. You're the only person I've seen that's here.
I am the only person that's here.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'll make my way out of up to them at least.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear the conversation from this point on.
Okay.
Do you know of any fallen lumber that's naturally around?
There's all kinds of lumber here.
We just need to take enough to fix our boat and we will be on our way.
What are you telling me for?
Well, you live here. This is land that's natural to you.
Land doesn't belong to anyone, so why should I care?
Well, true, but I don't want to disturb something that you may like.
Like? And he stops shoveling and turns around to look at you. You think I like living here? In the rain and the muck? Being chased by those things in the forest? You think I like this?
Wait, I'm gonna speak up here. Wait, things in the forest?
He glares at you. How many others are there?
There's 3 of us, besides, well, there's 5 in total. 3 others. Which part of the forest specifically would there be things?
They're everywhere. You haven't run into them yet, have you?
We just got here.
My people have told me stories when I was a child about this place.
Who told you? What was their name?
We're the Cloud Seekers.
That sounds familiar.
I
might know something.
Back to the things. Are they bad things? What kind of things are we talking here?
Insofar as fire or lightning is bad or good.
Are they dangerous? So they're harmful things, whether they are intentionally harmful or not. They are harmful things.
He nods quietly to you.
Our friends just went into the woods. Or the mossy area up north of here.
His eyes grow wide. Then we need to act now. And he drops the shovel and then grabs something in his tent. It's like a bundle. You don't really know what it is. We need to go.
Alright, let's go.
Lead the way.
Alright, let's run off to go try and say, wait, Yorod! We're heading to the mossy area.
Alright, Captain, I'll be there.
Turns out there's things in the woods. Stay safe.
Okay. So,
Sir, before we set out, can I get your name?
it's Lortram.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Enough time for that later. Let's go save our friends.
Yeah. And as you hurry along, he unfurls his bundle and pulls out a very intricate-looking longsword.
Oh.
Dude, we gotta get this guy off this island and onto our boat.
Only if he wants to.
Get out of my dreams and into my boat.
Alright, so yeah, let's rush up to the mossy area.
Okay.
I'm gonna be...
So, make a defy danger with wisdom, whoever's leading the way. Either Xena or...
I guess
lead-
that's
I'll
me.
lead the way. Oh, are you gonna lead the way?
Oh,
I mean,
I was. Like,
I can lead the
he's-
way if we want to do wisdom,
Jeez.
but if you want to lead the way, go ahead.
I mean, that's kind of metagamey. Like,
Well, who would be leading the way? I'm... Okay. Well, yeah. Never mind.
okay.
Roll
So as you
Yep.
as you move through the kind of like swampy fungal forest, you see like 4 little puddles of muck. So Xena's leading the way. She doesn't really think to stop, because why would she? But Lortram comes to like a full stop. As Xena steps forward,
Take Lortram's lead then.
yeah.
Stop.
As Xena stops, as Xena continues onward, rather,
Yes.
the puddles rise from the surface of the ground into like the shape of like a hooded figure, just like covered in muck and like with a black face.
Mudmen!
Well, you can't really tell if it's male or female. It looks more like kind of like a phantom, but just
Mud
made
people!
out of earth. Yeah.
Indiscernibly gendered mud people!
And it reaches out a hooded arm to Xena, and you're gonna need to defy danger using some stat here. Actually, no, that was a failure.
Yeah.
Mark 2 debilities of your choice as he terrifies you.
I'm gonna get stunned and scared.
Okay. What happens next?
And
Lortram, what are these things?
The enemy. And he draws his blade and prepares for battle.
I'm gonna... we have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Can you draw a layout of this battle area here?
Hold on.
Because I only know Fireball and Detect Magic right now. Fireball could prove bad.
It's still
Well,
raining,
Shadow
so-
Ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Shadow Ball, if anything.
All right. So there are trees around, symbolized by circle blobs. It's somewhat of a clearing, I guess. The mud wraiths are these circles here. They're like 3. And Xena, mark where you are, and then everyone else will follow.
how do I zoom in? Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. You draw. So
It's underneath the map.
I see. I'm imagining that I'm right. How do I do this? Does that work?
Okay, yeah, that's good.
That'll do it.
All right. So where's Silas located?
I'm gonna be behind Lortram even, and I'm gonna be like right there.
Okay, so he's probably like right here then.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Okay. I have an idea then.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move like here and try and shoot a shadow ball at the back guy,
You could do that. Yeah.
so that I'm not going to be at risk of hitting Lorthern or Xena,
You might hit Xena.
even if I hit that back one.
Yeah.
Do it anyway.
She told me to. All right. I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna try and hit all three of them, and maybe Xena, unfortunately, but I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
All right.
Make it happen. Yep.
Hey, got a 10.
All right. Roll some damage.
Yep. This is 12 damage.
Okay.
That is armor penetrating.
Yeah.
Fires
so,
shadow ball damage.
Yeah. Each of them is blasted by a concussive force of the fireball. They kind of like snap backwards and then like reassemble. It looks like you probably broke their spine, but they're fine now.
12 damage didn't kill him?
Nope. And Xena.
That was 12 damage each.
Xena, you take 8 damage.
With armor or minus?
Armor doesn't count.
No, armor doesn't count on
Oh
this.
man.
Good thing you were at full health, right?
Yeah.
You should probably get out of there.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
How does Lorthorn react to the fact I just shot a ball of dark energy at them?
He eyes you a little curiously, but he's rushing into battle right now.
I'm gonna move my little butt over here.
Alright, you can do that. What else do you want to do?
I want to. Let's see. What is that ability? Is it War Cry? No, I didn't get War Cry. Fine. I'll just hack and slash the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, what weapon are you using?
I'm gonna use my purple crystal sword.
Okay, sounds good. Make it happen.
2d6 plus 3.
That's
Hey!
Okay. So roll the damage.
That's
Fighting little mudmen, we can roll perfectly. Fight a giant kraken, not even a little bit.
Yeah. So tell us how you defeat this creature, the one that you're facing.
Oh, I get to fight it. I mean, kill it. Let's see. I'm going to. Let's see. I'm gonna treat my sword like it's an axe, first of all, and attempt to do a cleave in the torso, because I'm still not sure how this is going to be with me. Like, is it solid? Is it spectral? When it hits straight towards the torso, and that's solid. That's a lot of solid. And it just keels back and lets out a small shriek and just mud.
Yep, absolutely. That's exactly how it goes. All right. So the remainder two look to each other, and in between them, you can see like shards of earth start to coalesce into like kind of like a spear shape.
Does Lorthorn not get to go this turn?
Okay, that's a fair point. So they're focusing on this earth spear, and one of them, before he can complete it, is struck by Lortrim and has to turn to engage with him. So they kind of they're like pinging off each other. The mud wraiths have sort of like earthen daggers, so they're contending with each other now. But the one that remains is basically holding this like psionically this earthen spear that looks very savage.
Scary.
Yeah. So.
Don't touch.
Yeah. So. Do as you will.
Was it my turn next or his turn?
It's whoever wants to go. So I could blast it if you want, or you could swing at it. And we can work from there.
Try blasting again and see if you can get some more that spread damage.
Well, if I get spread damage, I'm gonna hit Lordrum.
Yeah,
darn
they're actually like a little more spaced out than this, so it's more like this.
So if I'm not gonna get spread damage, but I could hit the empty one
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
I may as well try.
Do it.
Okay.
I will take a -1 on that, on like spell casting.
Right. So
until I
just
rest.
for reference, mark the intelligence
Mark stun.
ability. Just
Yeah,
to
I'll
make it
mark
easier.
stunned.
Yeah.
But I could also still then get stunned anyways and be at a -2.
Yeah.
Theoretically. But yeah, I'm gonna deal my damage here.
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay, that's definitely enough to to kill it. So tell us what happens.
Alright, well then I'm gonna, power up my dark ball and fire it straight at it. And it's gonna hit it like dead center and just spray this thing in all directions.
Awesome.
Spraying mud, and there's a shriek, obviously, just like the other one.
Yeah. You see
As mud
some
sprays
sort of
everywhere.
after you kill each of them, there's like a small sort of gemstone that pops out. But you see like a little twinkle. But if you want to investigate that later, you can.
Good to know. Probably will.
Okay. All right.
Shiny rocks.
So at this point, Lortrim has dealt a decapitating blow against this guy, and he collapses to the ground as well. Not bad. And he sheathes his sword.
Hey.
I'm gonna walk over and pick up one of the gems.
Okay. You see kind of like strange, sort of misty figures inside. They don't look very happy.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on it.
Okay.
That's -1, so 7. Oh, wait, no, I have that ability already on. Never mind. So it's an 8. Either way. I'm gonna take... I'll lose Detect Magic after this.
Okay. So it's definitely magic, and it's a school of magic that focuses on souls.
Okay. Getting into some dark magic here.
Apparently.
I've already got necrotic, like, shadow energy. And now I've got a soul gem.
Lortrim strides up to you and kind of eyes you suspiciously. Where did you learn such dark arts as that?
If you really want to know, from a fish.
Are you being earnest with me?
Only a little bit. I learned it in the South Sea.
I've never heard of the South Sea, but...
Well, you know the water on the side. Well, you know where the island is, right?
I've been all around this island, yeah.
Well, the water around it is the North Sea. And if you go south from that, and then way, way, way more south from that, then you get the South Sea.
So you've traveled the world. is what
I
you're
wouldn't
telling
say
me.
the world. I wouldn't say the world, but I've traveled quite a good distance to be here. Now, what is this, perchance?
That is how the one controls the mud wraiths. I thought maybe
The who?
the one.
Why?
You've never met him, apparently.
No, we have not. We know nothing.
I had thought you can, using such dark magic as that.
No, this dark stuff was kind of new. I don't really understand it yet exactly. That dark stuff was new. I used the normal stuff usually.
Normal. Right.
Well, it's all relative to the stuff
Indeed.
that I just did was darker than the stuff I usually do.
Well, he uses similar magic, and you can.
I thought you said
forgive me my apprehension.
Yes, I thought you said you were the only one on this island.
The only living one.
Oh, dang it, isn't a necromancer. Is he undead? Get a lich? What are we talking here?
I know not the nature of his true self, but
We already fought one necromancer and a kraken and a... Alright.
he controls much on this island. The goblins tend to worship him.
Well, is there any... If I break this, what happens?
It would be very hard to do so in conventional means. I have been unable to.
Stand back, everyone.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it down
So
on...
Xena, what do you do when he says stand back? Setcher?
I'm going to immediately just back all the way up.
Okay.
Probably running into something.
Alright. So you
I'm gonna-
back up into the wood lines here.
I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna gather up the other two as well. But I'm gonna set one down on like some solid ground, right?
Okay.
Back up a ways. Make sure I look around and everyone's clear out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And cast a shadow fireball, like shadow ball at it.
Okay.
Right, that's the gem. What happens? So should I roll for that?
No, you're not like under stress of time, so I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
So
What happens?
are they all like propped together? So you're gonna like
Just
maximize your
one.
impact?
I have the other two. I just want to hit one and see what happens.
Okay, so yeah, it starts to glow a little bit. It looks like your energy is sort of like stored within.
Huh.
It isn't broken.
Can I cast a normal fireball at it then?
Sure.
Will that? Yeah, I'm gonna cast a normal fireball at it then.
Yeah, there's no effect.
No effect with the normal fireball?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it with my sword.
Your sword glances off, and it's a very small target, so there's no real chip damage or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to it and take my staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And can I charge a fire, like a charge channeling it through the staff rather than than my hand? Can I charge a shadow ball on the end and like jam it right into the thing?
Yeah. So roll a defy danger using Dex, int, or Wisdom.
I'll take wisdom.
Me too?
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, I take
Oh,
the best
no.
stat and I fail it. All right.
Xena.
Did I done blow it up?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
sorry, I was
Set the
trying
thing free.
several things on my screen.
That's cool.
Seeing 2d6.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
so you kind of like overcharge this crystal. It lets out like a massive like blast of dark energy.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, so what's the damage on a fireball typically?
2d6.
Okay. This could be bad. I'm gonna say your armor counts for this though, because it's not as refined as normal fireball.
So the question is it okay? Whew. I was gonna say, is this the one stored in there plus the one I just did? Because that'd be 46, and I could die.
No.
I'm just a flimsy wizard,
you
so armor
only
counts
hit
on
it
that.
with like a little bit of each, so together it makes like 1.
Okay.
Okay. And Xena, you dive out of the way.
Oh, awesome.
But you like tear a ligament in your arm, so marked
Ah!
weakened. All right.
So I took I have 2 armor, so 7 damage from that.
Magic can hurt.
So what's left of this gem?
It's still there,
Nothing has
Pushed
changed.
up-
but
You
it's
just
it's
pushed
not
all that
glowing
energy
brightly
out.
anymore. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up again.
Mhm. Lortrum grabs your hand. Maybe we've done enough with this.
I'm just gonna and I'm gonna put them in my pocket, the 3 gems, and I'll hold on to these for now, but I think I've done enough.
Where
Done
are your
enough
friends
testing
supposed
of
to be?
this. They were looking for herbs. I'm gonna call. Like, wait, I'm gonna ask him. Is it safe to call, or is it safe that to call out for my friends?
No. If they were looking for herbs, they would likely have headed north. So,
I'll lead the way, Lortrim.
all right, I will. And he strides off. So yeah, so you guys head 1 hex north. Right now, it's probably approaching evening. You come up with
Can I do my light spoon?
it's still a light spoon.
Still, oh, that's right. It doesn't go away.
Until you
Does it?
rest, I don't think it goes away.
Let me read this cantrip. Light gives off no heater sound, requires no fuel, but is otherwise like a mundane torch. Complete control of the flame, lasts as long as it's in my presence.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's been glowing this entire time.
Yeah. So you come up on
Because,
Sierra
the second
and
we walked away from the dude we gave the rock,
yeah.
it stopped.
Yep.
Oh, great. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull up the light spoon so we can see.
Yeah. So you come up on Sierra and Connor. They're digging through some mushrooms and herbs. Moonshadow is kind of like running around playfully, thankful to be off the ship. Hey
Sierra,
guys, what's going on? Who's this?
this is Lotrim. No time to explain. There's things in the woods. We're getting out now.
We only just got here.
Back to the shore.
All right, Sierra, you heard the man. And they follow after you.
Let's head to the shore. Back to the shore where our boat is docked.
Okay. So you're standing on the shore, and the sun has gone down now.
All right. How's Yorod doing? Did he gather up any wood, or what was he doing this entire time? Still trying to find something to fight with?
Yeah, no, he caught up to you by the time that you found Connor and Sierra.
All right. So we'll all head back. Let's get a fire going, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
That way we don't have to huddle around my light spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Put the light spoon back.
Lotrim fixes up kind of like a covering to protect it from the rain. And a fire goes. It's pretty smoky.
Okay. Lotrim, care to explain everything?
I've been living here for the past 35 years.
Oh, how old are you, by the way, Lotrim?
35.
All right then. Parents?
Lately, I knew my mother, but she's no longer here.
I'm sorry for you.
Regardless, the happenings here, there's always been trouble with the goblin tribes. However, lately they've found some sort of old deity in the depths of the cave. The deity himself is weak to iron. I know this because the cave itself is usually rich with iron, but he's been having the goblins extract all of it. I've been able to find some, and this is what my sword is made out of.
You made that yourself?
Indeed. And he
I'm
kind of tosses it to you to look at.
Yeah, I want to inspect it. It's what is it? How well made is it?
Time.
Sorry, what?
How well made is this? You said it was intricate when you first said.
Yeah, it's okay, so it's about, let's see. The blade is about 4 feet. It takes 2 hands to wield properly.
Yeah, you said it was a long sword, right?
Yeah. And
okay.
Yeah,
are we talking
there's like a riveted groove in the center.
Are we talking master level craftsmanship, or?
It's better than you've seen. Of course, you haven't really seen that many swords, but you know.
No, but this is beautiful.
As I was saying, it's what I've developed with the knowledge of the weakness to iron. I have yet to strike at the heart of them, though. The goblins themselves would be quite an obstacle. There are numerous of them.
I would expect as much. I have an idea, guys.
Okay.
Bertram, you care not for this island, right?
It is my home, and I am bound to it.
What would you say if I made you a deal?
What manner of deal?
I allow you a spot in our crew, aboard our ship, adventuring with us, not being stuck on this godforsaken, rainy hellhole of an island.
What kind of... He looks to Xena. What kind of job would I be doing?
I don't know, really, man. I just kind of walk all over the place and just do what they ask.
What?
Does not bode well. Are you free? And he looks at Xena.
Yeah, I'm free. I can do what I want. I play with my baby a lot of times.
The baby?
Yeah, baby number 2. And I just return to my hood. I'm like, this is my baby.
I had not realized that it was alive. Hello, little one. And he pokes at it.
Alright, but no one is a prisoner aboard our ship. You may leave at any time, but I'm offering you grand adventures in exchange for this island.
As I have said, it is not my island to give. You may do as you like.
Would you be willing to join us?
What would I get out of it?
Well, for sure, adventures, and maybe a lot less danger. Although I can't promise that.
Well,
You could see the world.
I would be lying if I said this was a happy place for me. I'll think on it.
You also would have companionship and food.
In return, we need to seal off the cave or deal with it somehow.
Well, there
is iron within if riches are what you seek.
I have a plan. It might just work.
I think that's the perfect cliffhanger for next time.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
All right, so let's go over bonds. Who's first?
I don't care. Cool, I'll go first then.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I see Connor's a true friend. I don't think I did anything to help him in his PAX plight yet. We haven't gotten there.
Nope.
I want to get to know Xena. Have I gotten to know Xena better at all? Really?
You know I love my axe.
I already knew that. I don't think I really did any Bond stuff this time.
Okay, what about your alignment?
Same.
Let's see. I used my knowledge to help my friends. I definitely helped. Well, I don't know if helping was the exact correct term for what I did with the Kraken. But I used my knowledge to find out about said Kraken, and then we ended up killing said Kraken.
True.
So that
also Xena, like, she's interested in this island for some reason, and you helped her to navigate here. So
yes.
All right,
So I'll take an XP for that.
Extra point. You also have an advanced move to pick.
Oh, do I? I'm only level 4.
Yeah, you have one left over from last time.
Oh, is it? That's not an advanced move. Is it level 4? I thought it was 6 to 10.
Or yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I have a move that I need to
move
pick.
to pick. Yeah.
Yes. I'll actually look at that now while you go for Xena, so I can put it in.
So Xena, did you fulfill your alignment?
I don't believe so.
What's your alignment?
Teach someone the ways of her people.
She told me about the shiny rocks.
I don't think that's the way of her people.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. But you did answer something about your homeland, which is part of your racial thing, so mark an
Oh
expert.
yeah,
I
there's
did?
the shiny rocks.
Oh,
You told
yeah.
us that you came from like a nomadic tribe that came from here.
Okay.
Okay, so there's one. What about your bonds? Have you filled any of those?
I have not.
Okay, maybe next time. Alright, so that was the episode. Silas, have you decided what you want your new ability to be?
I have not, but I will have it in a second because I was looking at them earlier, and I think I already know.
Okay. So how did you feel about this session?
It was good. I very much enjoyed it.
Cool.
We have now gotten to slay a kraken, a very prestigious kraken. That.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna take know-it-all.
Okay, what does that do?
When another player's character comes to you for advice and you tell them what you think is best, they get +1 forward when following my advice, and I mark experience if they do that.
Okay,
Right.
cool. Alright, catch you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, rate, thumbs up, all that good stuff.
Also, go check out Saving Throw. They're gonna do Star Wars now.
Hey,
Later.
Oh.
Saving Throw show on Twitch.
how about them apples? See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.